You just gonna rot in Portland, bro? Like you are unbelievable. He's 2.0.
Yeah,
literally, like give me a bucket. Mm-hmm. He gonna get it.
Let me just say this: if they offered JR $250 million, he would be like, "Oh, fucking win." Shit. Hey, hopefully I can convince somebody to come play with me. You know, right. And I think that's with Dame. You know, you're gonna get a couple of draft picks because y'all gonna suck for a while. But I think he said, okay, we can get some players, to come play with. And here's the crazy part about that. In this day and age, people are saying that, oh, he needs to get out of there. And then just a couple of years ago, it's like, oh, you need to stay where you are and make them draft and make people come play with you. It's like, what do you want? This or that, It's the craziest thing. Like if KD wants to leave, oh, you need to stay where you're at. But now, Dame, you should leave, dude. You're going to rot there. People need to make up their mind. What do you want? You can't have it both ways. And I think with Dame, you have to give him some credit. This is the team that drafted him, and he wants to try to make it work there. So you got to look at it from that point of view that he wants to make it work there. So big ups to him and $250 million.
I get it. I definitely get it. And loyalty says a lot. You got to respect loyalty. You got to respect the guy who wants to kind of finish it out and ride it out with who he started it with and who drafted him. And I definitely salute that. No one would say he or Bradley Beal are not loyal individuals. Not that it counts so much because both of them got a lot of money in the bank. I can care less what somebody else got to say after I made the money that I made. But both of those guys are nice talents. They're not role players. They're stars. That's why I said when it come to them two, I don't want to, when they both of them sign them big deals, I don't want to hear nothing else about them because they've had ample opportunity to leave. And at some point in time, you got to be loyal to a fault. KG was loyal to a fault to Minnesota before he left. Like I felt as though he stayed too long in Minnesota. They wasn't doing nothing for him.
Well, hold on now. They had that good team with Sprewell, with Cassell, and that whole team. They had a good team.
Yeah, they were all right.
Just couldn't get past a certain team, man.
How long was he? How long was he in Minnesota?
He was there for a while. 9-10 seasons, maybe more than that.
Man, KG should have got up out of there, man.
Well, and that's my thing is, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, you go ahead for it, Rob.
Because I was going to say, loyalty's one thing, but at some point you have to go, what's the team doing for me? Like you can remain loyal as a player. I want to win here. That's great. Does the team want to win here? Is the general manager making the moves? Is the coach putting you in a position to win? Are they getting the players around you? Because you can show all the loyalty in the world. At some point, this goes back to the Trailblazers because it's like you gotta put pieces around him. Yep. You got to put him in a situation to win if you want him to stay. And I think that a lot of these guys are loyal to that point. They get to a point where it's like, all right, well, nothing's happening here for me. Now I'm going to move on. And you can't say I didn't give it my all. I stuck around. I signed big deals. I tried to ride it out. You guys didn't do anything for me.
Well, I look at it like this. You think about this. You say, okay, I'm going to give you the benefit of that because I trust you. I believe in you. But you're going to have to bring these people in to play with. Because you think about it. After, Shaq left Kobe had that period of time where he was like floundering in the wind.
Right.
And then finally, Jerry West was like, you know what? I feel sorry for my former franchise. I'm going to give you Paul Gasol. And then next thing, we drafted Bynum. Oh, shit, we got a good-ass team. Yep. Win a championship. So you got to think about it. It's like they might be looking at that point. I got my time here. I'm going to stay here because I love where I am. I've established my home base. Bring something around me. So who knows?
That's true. And I see what you're saying with Kobe in that small time frame. Mm-hmm. But Kobe y'all had already won 3 in a row, and y'all had been to 4 in 5 years. Yeah. So it's a little different from where you've had a taste of that, time after time after time again, and Kobe's also with an organization that has proven over the years that they're going to get better. Yeah, we're gonna have some downtime. But it's been proven throughout NBA history that the Lakers are always going to get back to the top because they've always had management and they're in a city that demands it. Portland's not a city that demands that. They're not. No one cares about Portland Trailblazers.
It's the mindset. It's like he's thinking like the mindset. I know it's a difference when you have the choice of playing in Portland or playing in LA. It's a big difference. You want a lot of rain or a lot of drought. Which one do you want?
One is a lot of pressure. The other one is not.
I want to, and I've said what you've said. I want to play for a team that wants to win.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to show me that. Don't just tell me, oh, no, we're committed to the future. Yeah. F the future. What are we doing now to win?
Yeah, guys forget you put yourself in a bad situation now, though. You know, you think about it, it's almost identical to what the Lakers got. Now you got 3 guys making the cap. Now you're gonna make half the cap by yourself, Dame. I know you're expecting the TV and the revenue to go up. You can't get no good players to play unless you get it through the draft because you done took all the money.
Yeah.
And this day and age, these guys, I don't even know if they play for rings. They play for freaking paychecks, man. They try to get paid. So it's going to be hard for some guys to, I'm going to take $10 million less to go play with Dane because that's my dog. No, man, no. Unless you're going to say, you know, now I got to understand Dane might do that now and he can restructure his contract. I don't know if they can do that not later, but it's going to be very hard just because he's making all the money to get some other player to come play there.
And Jeremy Grant ain't it. I mean, he's a nice player, but that's not the guy. When they signed Jeremy Grant, I said that needle ain't moved one bit. It really didn't. I mean, that's the best that you could do, and fine. And they did it. Yeah. And I really do think that the Portland Trailblazers in Portland, Oregon, Jeremy Grant to pair with Dame Lillard is the best they could do. You signed your contract, dog.
Jeremy Grant is a great player, but, you know, Jeremy Grant, he proved his skills when he left Denver and went to Detroit. But what happened was he had the ball 50% of the time. Now he's not going to get the ball 50%. It's going to be more like 10 because no Dame has it 80% of the time.
Yeah. Well, so let me ask you guys a question. Dame Lillard never leaves Portland, and Portland never wins a ring in his time there, and he eventually hangs it up, walks away. Do you feel like he wasted a piece of his career?
A little bit.
You know, I wouldn't say that because that'd be like saying Karl Malone wasted his time in Utah.
Yeah, but Karl Malone was on the precipice. I mean, just because he didn't get it done, Utah was a competitor every year for like what, 5-6 years.
Yeah, they were competitors.
Hey, if you don't go to the table and eat, it don't matter, right? You got to eat. He didn't win a championship, so my whole point is you can't just because he doesn't get to the finals. Oh, I made it to the finals. That don't mean shit. That just means you get.
Yeah, but Portland's not even coming close to that. They're not even. That just means you get an extra $20,000 in your playoff check. Unless you put that ring on at the end of the season, I don't give a damn if you made it to the finals. That don't mean shit.
Yeah, but Portland can't even spell table right now. Like you talking about, Karl Malone and them.
No, that's not what the question is. He said, "Do you feel like he wasted his time?"
Because I don't feel like Malone wasted his time. Because I feel like Karl Malone and John Stockton both thought it was only. I mean, they were one step away every time.
They ran into Jordan.
Just because they didn't get it done doesn't mean. I mean, they were that close. But I don't feel like Portland's. You know what I mean? Like that close ain't a conversation.
We have to wait and see. Who knows?
What are we waiting to see?
If they might pull off a blockbuster trade down the line and get somebody good.
With what money? You just said it. They got no money. But all damn but cat money's going to Dame. All right.
Well, look, yes, he had. Look, I like Dame. The man is a baller. He's a dog. But yes, I do because I really believe he could have gone somewhere else. But I think he is a very, very loyal individual, loyal to a fault, and it has cost him part of his career.
Yeah.